Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you have heard many people say that crypto market is volatile. You lose more than you make, or you need millions of dollars to turn a huge profit, unless you have the time machine and can go back in time with today's knowledge to buy Bitcoin in 2010. Well, the latter is not possible, and the first one is not entirely true. Sure, but the downfalls of the market are not obstacles, but stepping stones toward maximizing profits. Warren Buffett was talking about the stock market and wouldn't touch crypto with a 10-foot pole. But the question remains, does it ever make sense to sell? The research actually says totaling is more than just closing your eyes and white-knuckling it until CoinMarketCap turns green. There are two main reasons why you'd never sell your crypto. One, you believe in how the project will come to define the future of the global economy, and two, you want to make money, as much of it as you possibly can, and I don't judge either way. You do you. But hold on a second, because it's too easy to yell, hold on dollar, cost average, and buy the dip. It's never quite that easy in practice. So instead, you want to arm with the knowledge of strategies that you can take and how they compare profit-wise, and this way you can sleep a little better at night knowing that the crypto in your wallet deserves to be there. It is pretty clear that crypto hasn't managed to shake stock market moves. Fears in the stock market almost always translate to fears in crypto. That is in the last 2 years anyways. Whether it makes sense or not, that's how things work. It's also true that altcoins rise and fall based on Bitcoin's performance. The good news is in the longer run predictions tell that Bitcoin can go over $200,000 a pop. And if you've taken any hint from what I've just said, you would know how Bitcoin influences the prices of altcoins. Now imagine Bitcoin at not $200,000, but even half of that. How it can impact the overall market. What it will do to Ether, BNB, Solana, or all of the great projects that are in line behind Bitcoin. And I want to make another point here. If you take crypto as a daily driving currency that you can use to pay for gas and food, we're not there yet. The fiat has more power, and with everything going around the world today, it's hard to ask people to put everything aside and join hands over crypto. It will take its course, but if you take it as an opportunity to stack up on an asset that will grow in the coming years, you'll not be wrong. The history has recorded how well it can return. You do need the knowledge, you do need the practice, and the ability to be able to read the signs. Even then, you may not hit a perfect home run all the time, but you will not be cursing the next person who told you about investing in crypto either. You need to know the right time when you need to invest and when you must sell. There's a very thin margin in between. Take this for example. Back in the 1980s, the SP returned 227% in over 10 years. Now, there are over 30,600 days in a decade, and if you missed out on just 10 of the biggest gainer days, your return for the entire decade is more than cut in half. Short-term traders in crypto will argue that day trading is the only way to make real profit in this market. Which, don't get me wrong, that can work especially if you're really familiar with one asset and its price movements, but this underestimates the time it takes to really watch and study market movements, not to mention the stress for a trade to be worth it. You spend all day staring at a screen. It has to be a dollar amount that's significant to you, but that's stressful. So, on paper, it is always better to study the stock that you are looking to trade, why you are in the game, and where you want to take it. This will define the outcome of your profit significantly. Learn from mistakes that others have made and try not to repeat those mistakes when your money is on the line. If you have the knowledge and the eye to spot a good project, say the next BNB or next Ethereum, stick to it. I'm sure it will give astronomical returns and something for which your kids will always be thankful for you. That's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, as much as I did creating it for you. I'm sure you have your thoughts on the topic as well. Take it to the comments and share your best strategy and take on the future of crypto. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.